Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another plan with me for this week. This week is January 15th through January 21st, and me and Elise a couple of weeks ago went digging through all of my wintry kits, and she pulled out a bunch that she wanted me to use, and I pulled out a bunch that I wanted to use, and we have put them together into this next month. All of January is going to be stuff that either I wanted to use or she wanted to use. Not that she's using them, I'm using them, but she liked them. This is one of them. So this was a kit that I got from Fabulously Planned ages ago and never used. And I thought it was very cute and very wintry, so when she picked it out, I didn't have a problem with it because I liked the kit. So this is it. I don't know exactly what we have planned for this week, and I also don't have much of anything, yes. And I've also been having some problems with the layouts, so I'm going to do my best to kind of start this off a little bit, but most of this is going to be voiced over instead of just the everyday end of the week stuff, because I don't want to have it look funny. Whoa, that's really, really big. So Big Washi is gonna have an interesting effect on this. Okay, so I'm also using a brand new camera. It is not mine. My camera is still in the mail. This is Pat's camera. He wanted to buy it so that he could have something to take with him on deployment this year, because he's really excited about this deployment. Something about being able to do a fun deployment. I don't know what that means. But he's, regardless, really excited. So he asked if he could buy a camera too, and I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Luckily, we got our money from our house sale, so we have a little bit of extra money, not much, just a little bit. So we spent most of it paying off bills. And I told him to go ahead and take a little bit of what was left and go buy himself a camera, and so this is the one that he got. And he told me I could use it until mine got here because he knows how impatient I am and how annoyed I've been at having to wait for my camera and use my phone, because my normal DSLR is just not, it's not working for this situation at all. All right, so I'm a little unsure about how to do this. I don't have any whiteout. My cats are fighting. I don't have any whiteout with me, so it's gonna be a little bit, that works okay. I've noticed that it covers up the dates a little bit, and that kind of bothers me. But, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the bottom washi, the sidebar, and then today, and start setting up tomorrow. But I'm not gonna do like the whole week like I have been doing, because I cannot, for the life of me, get these things to look right. And it bugs me that I can't get them to look right. So I figure if I do a plan as I go, like I used to, then because the white space would matter a little bit less, that I could do it that way. I mean, I know roughly where I want all of my full boxes to go, but I just don't want to have to juggle them around and have to worry about if the placements aren't right or whatever. But yeah. So there's that, almost that whole page. There's a dinner one left, and I don't usually track my dinners. I do want to start doing something with my dinners because we haven't been having them regularly, and I want to be able to have, you know, family dinners on a regular basis. And Pat's work schedule's been outrageously crazy. He had duty all weekend, but instead of just going into work for a couple of hours, they had a search and rescue they had to do, and so they were gone for a very long time. All right, so we don't have any normal weekly, so I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna cover up the dinners so I can put my workout stuff in there, and then we'll figure out the rest of it, because I don't see anything else. So let me pick a box. I think I'll go with this one because he's awful cute. And I will do the sidebar. All right, so like I said, this is a new camera. I'm not 100% sure how well I'm doing with it. I kind of looked at it, figured out what all the, how to get it to work, period. And then now I'm just kind of winging it. So if the light isn't right or the framing isn't right, I'm sorry. I will get better, but this is also not my camera, so I probably won't get that much better. All right, let's give us a little bit of headroom. Hopefully my first box was straight. Now I'm gonna put this down over the top of dinners to block it off. And then I'll just put my workout on top of that. Sound good? Sounds good to me. All right. I'm also gonna put down a box for Happy Mail because I have a feeling I'm going to have a decent amount of Happy Mail start coming in because we've been ordering stuff from like ages ago and nothing has come in yet. So if things don't start coming in this week, I'm gonna be shocked. You know, the joys of living on an island is that sometimes you have to wait for your stuff. I think I've said that 1,000 times. And then we'll just put the Happy Mail in. And then I have a couple of habit trackers. Some that I've been really good at not doing. Like I have not had pop in like a month and a half now. Because I was getting a little too dependent on it. But I have not been having my quiet times or my shakes lately. So I need to make sure I do that. Doesn't look like I'm able to fit both of them on. That's okay. That might be too big. Just line it up on the bottom. Don't mind my voice as it cracks. Okay. There. I have a couple little stickers to put on here. Crazy kitties, attack. All right, since I have quite a bit of room, I'm gonna put one of these ones down. That's for my shake. And it's not that kind of smoothie though. I mean, I do use bananas on mine, but it's not that kind of smoothie normally. And then I'm doing really good on the no soda, so let's do quiet time for the other one. Because I couldn't fit all three on, and I lost my pen. All right, I was supposed to put quiet time, I put study time, I don't know what happened, I just wrote this. All right, and then for today, we have no school because today is Martin Luther King Day. So I have little no school stickers. Tomorrow we have to sign my daughter up for soccer. All right, let's do no school. Just pick one of these bigger ones because, yeah. Poor husband had to go to work today too. Normally they don't have to work on Martin Luther King Day, but right now they do. We are just having some good old fun times. All right, I know I have a little, there it is. I have this. And I'm gonna use a green one again, and we'll put in sign up. Because the sign ups are tomorrow, and I don't want to forget. Okay, So we have sign-ups, and then we have no school for today. And then today all I'm doing is this stuff. I've got this video to film, and I have last week's to edit and upload, and then I have my reading wrap up to film, because I never did that because I was having issues with my camera and it was frustrated, so I did not do anything. I figured maybe it would be fun to do this a little bit different than I've been doing it recently, because it's fun to do these a little bit different. Some of these I used to do this a lot when I first started, was put like washi behind the headers, and a lot of the kits I've been using lately have not had washi, so I just haven't done it. And then we will put in something super cute for the full box, and that leaves us a little chunk for whatever we do today. Okay, so we are going to do some filming, and we're gonna do the old Plan With Me, which I already did, and then the new Plan With Me, which is what I'm doing right now. And then I have to do my December, I am that far behind, reading wrap up, which will go up on Friday. And then I have to edit and upload Plan With Me. And I don't have anything for Wednesday's video, so we'll have to figure that one out. I may put something non-stickerish on Wednesday, because I don't have anything stickerish for Wednesday, but I do have stuff for books. So maybe I'll put my other thing up on my wrap up on Wednesday instead of Friday, and do something else for Friday. I don't know, we'll see. And let's see if there's anything else in here. Ooh. All right, so we have the rest of those, and then we have the rest of the headers and littles, some deco. Ooh, the weekend banner. I could probably put that on. And then we have computers, planning, me times, movies, the full boxes, the half boxes, and the washi, and then that one's all gone. All right, I think that's all I have for this exact moment in time. The only other thing I want to put on is right here. I want to be able to put on tomorrow's full box, because I want to put on tomorrow's full box and Wednesday's full box, since I'm going to put those at the very top and very bottom anyways. There. First couple days are done, and then I will come back and I will fill them in as needed, as well as film. So I'll come back and film like tomorrow or Wednesday and fill in the rest of this. We will have to see what I have planned, because I don't know. The thing I know is I have to do soccer signups. All right, so that's it for now, and I will see you in the voiceover. Bye. Hi guys, welcome to the sped up portion of this video. So this little clip is taken with my brand new camera before we played with the settings. So there's a couple of videos floating around out there, pre-setting mess with, and they all look a little bit bright. But at the end of the video, you'll see that they no longer look super saturated, super bright. So it's better and worse at the same time. I have not figured this camera out yet, and I swear sometimes it's slightly blurry. Not really blurry. It's like it's focused on my hands and not the planner, and I don't realize it because it's hard to tell in the viewfinder if it's in focus or not. This one doesn't look so bad. It was more bothering me when I was doing my monthly, which you'll see next week. Okay, so my son just came in, and I probably smacked super loud in your guys' ears to let my kitten in. So if you hear mewing, it's because the baby is in here with me. She's like 3 months old now, 4 months old now, and she's so cute. but she's obnoxious because she likes you to go to the bathroom with her whenever she wants to eat or drink or go potty. Because we have a really big bathroom in this house, and her water dish and food dish are in there with the litter box because they can be on the other side of the bathroom and have no problems. But she likes company. She doesn't like going in there by herself. So she'll yell at me to come in the bathroom with her so that she can eat food, drink out of the faucet while it's running, and then use the facilities. Goofy cat. All right, so this week I did a decent amount of prepping for my YouTube stuff, which is great because prepping is good. I did read like 3 books, 1 book, 2 book, 3 book. Yes, 3 books. I read 3 books last week, and I completely forgot to use my sidebar. So the sidebar that you see here, that's all I did for the entire week because I forgot to use it. Whoops. We never made it to soccer to go sign Elise up because she had a friend over and they spent basically the entire week together because we don't know how much longer we're going to be here this week. Pat left for Hawaii on Sunday, which you'll see me put a little sticker down for him. But because he left, we've been kind of scattered all over the place, not sure how long we're going to be around this month, if we're going to be, what's going on. We had a minor family emergency, so we don't know about how that's going to affect anything. Hopefully I'll find out more tomorrow because I'm not finding out anything until then. Hopefully something will happen. But I did get a little more comfortable laying down my stickers this week. That was always a bonus. So next week I actually have more of a layout to go off of than just winging it because I was having problems trying to lay everything down correctly. And I realized that there's no such thing as laying down things correctly in my planner. It's kind of like a let's wing it and see how things go. So next week I actually did a little bit better with it than I did this week. But, you know, whatever. But because Pat was leaving for Hawaii and we are trying to go visit him in Hawaii while he's there because we thought it would be fun, we did a lot of cleaning because if I'm going to have a stranger in my house checking on my cats for me, they cannot see that we only sweep like once a millennia and there's little cat fur balls everywhere. So we cleaned and we did a ton of laundry because I get to that point where laundry starts to make me mad, and I will go through and I will wash, dry, fold, and put away everything. But I am mean and sadistic, and my husband will wait forever and ever and ever to put anything of his stuff away. So by the time that I get in that mood, he'll have like 3 or 4 baskets of clothes because the boy has a lot of clothes. Between his workout clothes and his work clothes and his everyday clothes, he literally has way too many. So I got to the point where he came home and then gave me a hug and he's like, what are we doing tonight? And I walked him upstairs and I smiled and pointed at the laundry. So we did laundry like 4 days this last week and I still have a little tiny bit left to do. And of course that little tiny bit, I'm just like, oh, I'll do it later. And it hasn't gotten done yet. But that's basically, that was most of what we did between YouTube stuff and packing and prepping and all that kind of fun stuff. We didn't do too much more. Here I'm showing you Thursday. Thursday we went to the grocery store and picked up water bottles because there's no drinking the water here. It does not happen at all. It's disgusting. I don't trust it. So we buy bottled water. And they do have a really good water filler station thing here. It's like $2, $2.50 or something like that for a 5-gallon jug. So all you have to do is go buy the jugs. And so we went and filled up water. And then I got signed up for a flight to Hawaii with the kids. I'm not sure if I'm taking it or not, but I'm still kind of hoping that something will happen that will cause me to be able to take this flight. But
the way that the military flights work is that you put yourself on a sign-up list when you have all the paperwork that you can, and then you just go show up when online says that they have a flight. So if I'm trying for a flight, it means that I have showed up at the airport with all of my stuff, hoping to get on the plane, but you are not guaranteed a spot. So I have no idea what's going to happen coming up. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to go to Hawaii, if I'm going to end up back in the States, or if we're not going to go anywhere. Like I said, Tuesday, I'm hoping. So tomorrow, I'm hoping I'll have some more information. But other than that, I just kind of played around with my stickers. And I've noticed that this is true for most of the stickers that I've been using lately, because they're so much older and they're all matte. Nothing sticks. These stickers are terrible now. I don't know if they were just because they're old or if because they're matte or what, but all the stickers that are matte are like that none of them stick. And so I had a problem with this one's coming up too. But normally once I close my planner and let it sit for a little while and do a couple weeks on top of it and kind of push it down regularly, it'll stay fine for the next, however long, but it's just getting it there. And then we're going to transition into this last one, which it looks so much duller. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it looks like incredibly dull. So I'm going to have to play with my camera some more. I really, really hope that I'll be able to have something figured out soon, because that doesn't look good at all. It looks hazy instead of the other one was too bright, but at least it looked clear. This doesn't even look clear. It's like a hazy. But of course, I don't realize how it looks until I start editing it, and I've already used it again since then. The monthly, besides being a touch on the blurry side, like this is, it looks fine, but I haven't seen this week's yet. Wish me luck. But that's everything. I had 3 sheets that I completely emptied, and then I had a bunch of little stuff left. But that was it. I actually used most of this kit, and so I was pretty proud of that. And I will fill you in on this week, hopefully next week. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.